Alright, let's check this place out now. Now that Father Gascoigne is 6 feet under, like a chump, like the chump that he was. But seriously, rest in peace. I feel like I was probably supposed to fight the cleric beast first. Or at least a little sooner than I did, considering he was on the bridge right there. But what's done is done. And hey, you guys got treated to 2 boss fights in a row, so, you know, what are you complaining about? No, actually, I'm sort of super nervous about repeating what I did in my Dark Souls 2 playthrough, which is kind of screwing up the natural progression of things. Is this, oh no. I don't recall Father Gascoigne being clad in bright yellow, so that might have been his corpse, which I was gonna say, that'd be kind of neat if it persisted. Yeah, in Dark Souls 2, my playthrough was just a mess. Like, I did what I think is supposed to be the first boss fight, like the last giant. I did him well after I should have. And after I already completed a bunch of areas and fought another, like a whole slew of bosses, so I am hoping that I don't make that same mistake for this playthrough. Like, ultimately it wasn't a huge deal. I was a little over-leveled for fighting that boss and for like a couple areas in Dark Souls 2, but not that big of a deal in the grand scheme of things. Okay, I was gonna say, I haven't heard about there being mimics in this game. Oh, and this should be very helpful. And of course, whenever there's a pile of books, dear viewers, you better believe I'm gonna trash them. I mean, I'd have to be a fool not to. From Software put so much effort into these book physics that you gotta let them fly, right? Oh, and another lamp. Not super necessary, given that the distance between this one and the last one wasn't really all that long, but I'll take it.
Hmm? Oh, you must be a hunter. Very sorry. The incense must have masked your scent. Good, good. I've been waiting for one of your ilk. These hunts have everyone all locked up inside, waiting for it to end. It always does, always has, you know, since forever. But it won't end nicely, not this time. Even some folks hiding inside are going bad. The screams of women folk, the stench of blood, the snarls of beasts, none of them's too uncommon now. Yarnum's done for, I tell ya. But if you spot anyone with their wits about them, tell them about this here Erden Chapel. They'll be safe here. The incense wards off the beasts. Spread the word. Tell them to come on over, if you wouldn't mind. I know I shouldn't be asking you, but if you happen upon someone while hunting, tell them about if they seem worth being told, that is. Oh, and I do sincerely hope they are. I know if you happen, if they
Oh,
seem worth...
sure, I will get right on. Well, I guess I sort of have to. Because there was that one lady who was giving me flack earlier and was looking for a sanctuary, so I guess I'll tell her to come here. Guy's a real weirdo, but I might as well. Man, fella, why did you have to do that creepy laugh at the end? I was totally on board with sending people here too, up until that point. Like, he's a little weird looking, admittedly, but my character isn't a heck of a lot better. This old grandpa beating up werewolves with his purple shades. But it's like, you know, any kind of creepy or uneasy laugh, that's never a good sign in a video game. In the first Dark Souls, Lautrec, he had a really sinister laugh. He was obviously a bad dude. Trying to think of other examples. Patches, I think. I don't know if he had a creepy laugh. He was pretty obviously a shady guy and not to be trusted as well. Maybe Patches didn't have a bad laugh, but... like, I'll still tell people to come over here, even if I don't necessarily trust the guy. Just because I have the option to, and it's like... I guess my philosophy is, if you have the option to do it, you might as well, even if it's not going to give you a great outcome. It's better than doing nothing, because the alternative is just that nothing happens, and that's boring, so... might as well. And I might as well switch out the bell, because I don't expect I'll be using it anytime soon. It'll be good to get an antidote in my hotbar for whenever I happen to encounter a poisonous enemy. Like, alright, so for instance, in the first Dark Souls, you can either leave Lautrec locked up, and he won't end up killing the Firekeeper. Spoilers, I guess. And it's just like nothing happens, you know? You still have the Firekeeper, but in the end it all works out. You get to invade him, and you have a more interesting experience because of it. So, like, it briefly inconveniences you, I suppose, but in the long run, in the end, it's a much more enriching and rewarding journey, I find. Damn it. Got greedy with the health regain. The health regain system is gonna be the... well, it literally was the death of me in this case, I guess I should say. Oh yeah, whoops. Let there be light! What do you mean the hand lantern doesn't persist upon my death? I guess that is a little poetic. My life gets snuffed out and the light gets snuffed out, but that's a lot of wasted time. It's gonna add up. You know? Oh God, settle down, buddy. Yeesh! I'm coming! Okay, so let's say it takes a second for me to hit the button and turn on the hand lantern. I've crunched the numbers, and those are minutes of my life that I'm never going to get back over the course of this playthrough. I don't know if I'm entirely comfortable with that. When I first started playing Bloodborne, I didn't realize that... oh, well, that's one way to do it. And it didn't kill him. That's disappointing. Oh. I didn't think there were supposed to be shields in this game. I'm not quite sure how I feel about that. I guess maybe I can, like, try it out for a little bit, but I was actually sort of looking forward to not having to deal with shields in this game. To really fine-tune and hone my dodging skills. Plus, in the previous Dark Souls games, I've never really bothered with the shields anyways. I've always played as squishier characters. Yeah, I figured it wasn't gonna open. Why on earth would they just let me open a gate right off the bat? That's not how this works. That'd be madness. Cats and dogs living together. Obviously, I'm gonna have to go through some kind of convoluted, circuitous path, and then I get to open it from the other side. That's how this works, after all. Yeah, so getting back, got a little off on a little bit on a tangent there, but regarding the hand lantern, let's get down to brass tacks here. If I had known that I would have to manually turn on and off my hand lantern like a sucker, I don't think I would have even bothered with this playthrough. It's okay. I was kind of expecting that. I didn't really want to have to... Alright, guys, settle down. I'm pretty sure if I vanish into the ether, that means that I'm dead. You can relax. Yeah, I mean, the lantern's right there, so I was like, well, if I die, I die. I don't really feel like using a vial. Okay. So I'm just gonna put the shield away. I didn't even really use it, but it's just sort of distracting, if that makes sense. I know that sounds sort of weird, but like, yeah, even having it out, it's a little bulky. Like, it was just kind of throwing me off a little bit. So I'm just gonna keep out my pistol for the time being. Gonna have to get my damage up. This is a real bummer that it's not just a one-hit kill. Oh yeah. Whoop. Right. Not entirely sure what that was. Anyone down there? Hello? Uh-huh. Like, as tempting as it is to investigate that further, I think it'll be better to play dress up instead. Yeah, I don't really care about the stats. I mean, I guess sort of. I'm not really gonna super worry about min-maxing and all that stuff, but oh boy, hello, handsome. Looking good. Or wait, hang on. I'm beautiful. There we go. Yeah, glad to have something that doesn't quite obscure his face so much. Might have to rock the top hat for a while. Because, like, you could still kind of see his shades earlier, but the mustache is a crucial part of the ensemble. Alrighty. Well, as much of a bad idea as this probably is, let's check out this path. Let's go up the portal way. Why not? What's the worst that could happen? Oh! And just like that, and in an instant, my question was answered. Did you hear that too, big guy? Oof. Spooky stuff. Gonna see... Not thrilled... Yeah, oh boy. Not thrilled with having to fight him up here, so hopefully I can kite him down, where I'll have a little bit more room. Sort of a narrow arena up there. Oh, what? That is some incredible range. I am amazed that that still hit me. I like how he has his own cape fluttering physics. I wouldn't expect anything less from this game. Okay, well that wasn't too bad. Oh, well I guess that's alright. I was hoping / figuring he was gonna drop some blood vials, but I do need those stone shards as well. Okay then. Open sesame. Not quite sure why I'd want to close it, but I guess that's something I'll probably discover in due time. Maybe once I can like kind of loop around to the other side, probably. Oh, and is this the healing church? Oh, alright, so this is where I need that 10,000 blood echo key. But ultimately, it's just another gate I can't open. Healing church. More like healing jerks. Boom. Still got it. This is sort of becoming a running theme, but if I hadn't murdered that big guy, if there was anyone still alive within earshot of that quip, they would have appreciated it. Oh, looks like I probably didn't have to use that pebble after all. Seem to have already gotten his attention. And I just want to say that from the bottom of my heart, I deeply apologize for that, folks. You know what they say, a mind is a terrible thing to waste, and a pebble is also a terrible thing to waste. There's no excuse for that. I'll try and do better. Nope, come on. We're not done here yet. Oh, whoops. Oh, embarrassing. Oh, and oh. Well, I was, obviously I would have gone for the visceral attack. I just happened to miss it there. From beginning to end, that whole fight was just a mess. Okay. Relax. Wait your turn. No. Okay. So there we go. Hopefully that'll make up for that missed visceral attack a moment ago. Or a misceral attack, as I'm coining it. Trademark Bumbleborg. Also, yeah, those 2 bullets to kill that one crow was actually sort of a waste, but that's fine. It was just sort of a point of pride at that point. I was expecting to kind of kill him with the 1 bullet, and it's like, well, I've already fired once. I already shot him once. I might as well just do it again. I really wanted to kill him with a bullet, man. Come on, Bloodborne, help a brother out. Let me gun down this crow. Oh, yes. The much coveted monocular pickup of the game. We've done it, boys! We've got it! Huzzah! Oops, that's not right. No, this is different from how it's been in the Dark Souls games. Oh, and as you might have been able to tell, having a little bit of trouble figuring out how to put it away. It really is. And maybe let's get a better look at it, too. Ah, why did I think this was a good idea? They told me not to stare into the sun. I'm such a fool. No, it's okay. My guy has his purple shades. He'll be fine. What's the harm in a little burnt retina action now and then? Okay, another big guy. Last one wasn't so bad. Not quite sure. Oh, I think it's a ball on a chain. It looked sort of like some kind of gramophone sort of thing. Oh boy, I feel like this is a mistake. Yep, this jeez. Yeah, open wide, asshole. Ah, shoot. Your keister's safe for now. Oh. Yikes, this guy's playing for keeps, that's for sure. This other big guy, I think I can just slip by. It's not as if I have to fight him, necessarily. I will fight the crow. Oh, God. Stop it. Yeah. Good. Great. Glad I took him on. No, I was just sort of anticipating that I'd be fighting the big guy and the crow would be, like, slinking up behind and really gum up the works. So... no pressure or anything, but I really, oh no, I really want to get my blood echoes back from this guy. I do want that 10,000 blood echo key. Not exactly ideal that I couldn't just pick them up. I'm wondering if there's anything specific about some of these guys that, like, that causes them to have your blood echoes instead. Like the guy earlier, he had a lantern? I don't know if that would really make a difference. This guy's got like a big honkin' bell on his chest. I don't know if there's any sort of significance to that. Okay, whew. And blood echoes are safe and secure. Got 7,000, so not too many to go now. And I guess it doesn't make a ton of sense for the the bell around his neck to like suck up my blood echoes. But I was thinking like, oh, you know, maybe the lantern, it was also glowing, so maybe that's why that happened. I don't know. Or maybe it's just entirely random. Who can say, except somebody who's more well-versed in the game than I am. Common sense, meaning that this is like a mimic or something, or... No, I'm all suspicious. Oh, why'd you have to say that? Okay, no, it's fine. Guy was making me worry for nothing. Oh. Okay. Or maybe by common sense they mean just go nuts, break everything. Common sense would dictate that you can go to town on all these urns and skulls and not expect any sort of negative ramifications. Okay, well, now that I got that wanton destruction out of my system, I think this is a pretty good place to call it. So, until next time.